Hi my friends, time management. The term time management is the biggest bluff I used to say. Yes, it's a misnomer. Write down the word time management and you will find a word within the word manage. Manage means what? Control. You talk about finance manager, you talk about production manager, you talk about let us say maintenance manager. Now all these designations presuppose that they have the power to control the resource that is entrusted to them. A finance manager has the power to control finance. He can say that he will decide the quantity of the resource called money. A production manager has a control on the production. He has a power to control. He can say, I want this piece, these many numbers this week. Next week I want less of that. Week after that I want more of that. So he has a control on the availability and quantity, the expenditure, the flow of that resource. You agree with me or not? Right? Now you replace money, you replace production, you replace any other resource with the resource called time. Time is a resource. Like production can be quantified, money can be quantified, time also can be quantified. Let's say we have 168 hours per week. We have 24 hours every day. We have 60 minutes an hour. We have 60 seconds a minute. All these things are units of time. Like you have unit of money, units of production, units of people, you have the units of time. Now can we control this quantity of resource called time? Like let's say a production manager in charge of a motorcycle plant can say that next week I want 2000 numbers of this particular model. Week after next I want 1500 only. Next month around Diwali season I want 2000 numbers. So he can alter that. We have a control on that. But can you control time? Can you say that this week I have no work, so let me have only 18 hours per day. I will keep that 6 hours. Next week there is going to be a hell of a lot of work. I will have 30 hours. Not possible, isn't it? Let's say that we go through the most enjoyable phase of our life. Let's say that we go to maybe Singapore, we go to Himalayas, right? Or we go to Ooty. So it's very pleasant there. Because it's pleasant, can we say we will have 30 hours a day? Or when things are very unpleasant, let's say that we are going through the bad patch of our life, can we push the day faster so that tomorrow comes? Now these days students wait for some results, let's say IIT entrance exam results, IAS entrance exam results. These days political parties wait for the declaration of election and the election commission says it will be announced on this particular day at this time. All the parties would have worked very hard. After the voting is over, they will be biting their nail. Can they push the time so that it goes fast? It cannot. So time management, the term itself is a bluff. We cannot manage time. Then what else can you manage? If you cannot manage time, then why is that time management term is there? You cannot manage time because you have no control on time. But what you do in a unit of time, you have a control. For example, I am making this episode. I have the next 1 hour in front of me. That 1 hour is constant for anybody, me or the Prime Minister or the President of the United States, the busiest person on earth, the richest person on the planet, the poorest person on the planet, a newborn child. Everybody has got that 24 hours. I can decide what to do in that 1 hour. That is management. So it is activity management. It is not time management. But in this series of episodes, we will be using the term time management because it is accepted usage of the phrase. So you can manage the opportunities which are in front of you. You have to get ready for the opportunities. I keep saying in my time management seminars that the world of opportunity is available for all of us equally. Let's say you have an organization, you are working in an organization, you are an engineer with about few years of experience. There is another colleague of you who is also an engineering graduate. Maybe both of you are from the same institute, batchmates, working for the same department. How you use your time and how he uses his time will decide upon the opportunity, whether you are going to use the opportunity or he is going to use the opportunity. You have to get ready when the opportunity blossoms. Now, this is where the thinking makes a lot of difference. In fact, I keep saying it is not time management, but it is activity management. It is not activity management, it is more a habit management. I am sure some of you would have read the book, The Atomic Habits. I recommend you read that book. It is a habit which makes us what we are today, right? And for that habit, you need an activity. For that activity, you need a thought, ideas, inspiration. You can manage. You have a control on the quality of thought and quality of thinking. So you start managing your thoughts so that you get constructive ideas. That leads you to activity. When you are consistent, when you start managing your attitude of consistency, your habits are formed and your habits will decide your destiny. And if you manage this, you can exploit the opportunity. I want you to take a look at this chart. Getting ready is very, very important. What does it mean by the term getting ready? There is an outcome. For that outcome, there is a process. For that process, there is a knowledge. For that knowledge has to be converted into a skill. Right? So, for that outcome, you need a specific knowledge frame. You need a specific set of skills. If you acquire the knowledge, convert that into a skill, and you use it into a process, you get the outcome. Let us take a simple example. Let's say that there is a chessboard. The chessboard is available for everybody. 100 rupees you go into a fancy shop, even 50 rupees, chessboards are available. The chess game is constant, uniform for all of us, identical for all of us. The 64 squares are all of us, identical for all of us. If you want to become the world champion, that opportunity is available for all of us. No law can prevent you from becoming a champion. But if you want to become a champion, you should invest your time. I am using the word invest. Invest your time in acquisition of such knowledge which will support your dream of becoming a chess champion. And that knowledge has to be converted into a skill. How many of us you are investing in applying that knowledge into skill? How many hours you are practicing? And that skill will improve your process of your chess game, quality of your chess game, and then you get the outcome. So ultimately, when you look at it, the so-called time management is about managing your activity. It's about the activity which will acquire that knowledge that is required, and it is converting that activity into a habit, and you practice every day and you hone your skill, and the skill is applied to your process, and the process will get you the outcome of becoming an expert. The same thing applies to organizations also. When you are a junior engineer or a middle level executive, the position of the senior vice president or the president of the company is available for anybody. The question is, do you know what knowledge is required? Do you know what skill is required? Do you know the type of experience that is required, so that that opportunity can be exploited to all of us? So in a nutshell, it's more about managing the outcome than about managing time. Time is constant to all of us. In the couple of episodes to follow, we'll go deeper into this, so that we understand the concept of what time is, what is the available time, what is the productive time, what is a wish, what is a desire, what is a dream. We'll go into that. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, press the bell button and share this. We'll meet you in the next episode.